guys, this is Ashley. Welcome on back to my channel. So today I have a fun video for you where we are breaking all the rules, and this is the It'sBel Cosmetics Break the Rules palette. It is a gorgeous 9-pan all shimmer duochrome palette, and it's gorgeous. But before we get started, if you're new to my channel, welcome. If you're oldie but goodie, welcome on back. My name is Ashley. I have a doctorate in pharmacy and I love makeup. So that's how you get Dr. Ash and her makeup. But please just call me Ash or Ashley. And eyeshadow is my jam, y'all. Y'all already know I love eyeshadow. So I was just so excited to get this palette. And the thing about it was when I first saw this palette, I'm scrolling and I'm on like makeup release radar, that's Jamie's page, and I think Makeup Craze, and definitely Indie Makeup Spotlight had it, which is Amy Loves Makeup. She runs that account, and I saw the palette and I was like, it's gorgeous, but It'sBel Cosmetics is a super new brand, so I was just like, I don't know. And then I saw some videos with like Annette's Makeup Corner use this palette, and I was just like, you know what? I need that. And it was only $27.99, but I was just like, no, I need to be good. I don't need to buy everything. I need to be good. Exercising self-control. And then the palette was sold out. So I was just like, oh my gosh. So I don't know if you remember, but I did a collab with It'sBel Beauty, and I talked about brands that I just didn't think I would be checking for. And this palette was something that I did not think I was going to be checking for, because sometimes there's so many makeup brands, a lot of them are really, really great, and a lot of them are just, but it's kind of hard to know like what's going to be good, what's going to be worth your money when it comes to these shadows. And sometimes you just can't buy everything at the same time, so you have to make some decisions. Choices have to be made. So I had made the choice not to buy the palette when the palette was just kind of still available, even though it was super affordable. And then when I decided I wanted the palette, everybody wanted the palette. So I actually got this palette on the second pre-order, which launched on February 27th. And they said about 4 to 6 weeks for the shipping time, which was actually kind of a decent wait period for something that was pre-order. It'sBel Cosmetics is so new to the scene. Like, she literally just started her brand, and the owner's name is Nelly. Now, if you want like exclusive brand details, I'm going to send you over to Yadi Beauty's channel. Yadi is my girl, but she does such a great job. She has this series on her channel that's called Makeup and Chill. And a lot of times, sometimes on her Makeup and Chill, she has brand owners on, and It'sBel Cosmetics brand owner was on, and they did their makeup together, and you got all the tea about It'sBel Cosmetics and how this palette came to fruition and what was her inspiration and how she got into makeup. So if you want like super inside details about the brand, go on over to her channel. So like I said, this palette was affordable. It was $27.99, 9 shades. You got a mirror, nice weight cardboard packaging, and then when you flip it over on the back, you have the ingredients, and then it came with a little sleeve that has the same thing front and back. And the packaging is recyclable. It'sBel Cosmetics is cruelty free, and once you open this palette, they said it's good for 36 months, but you keep your makeup in a cool, dry area, it will be able to last a lot longer than that. In addition, I do want to mention some tips as far as application. They said that the formula is extremely creamy, and they recommend using a glitter glue or some type of eyeshadow primer in order to keep the shadows in place so they're not creasing on you. And then also for maximum pigmentation, you should also use your fingers, which we kind of already know, and they suggest using a fluffy brush instead of a flat brush, and then also use patting motions. And you can also see some of those techniques demonstrated over on Yadi's channel. And if I didn't mention before, the brand is vegan and cruelty free. So something I want to point out, there are 3 distinct formulas inside of this palette. You have reflective shimmers, you have eyeshadow toppers, and then you have metallics. And the reason why is because Nelly said she wanted to break the rules. So if you needed a matte, you did not need to reach outside of this palette. You could take one of the eyeshadow metallics and blend it in as a matte like I have done in this look. Or, you just go ham, you just do whatever you want to do, because she said you are breaking the rules, and she wanted her palette to just be different. So I haven't done this in a while, but this palette is so beautiful. So I think what I'm going to do, I'm going to go ahead and do some live swatches, and then I have 3 looks for you guys, and then we'll wrap up with some final thoughts at the end side of the video. Okay, so first up, I haven't done live swatches in like, I don't know the day, so let's see how this works out. First up, we have the shade Bold, which is this beautiful hot pink shade, and this is categorized as a shimmer shade. And then we have the shade Stay Radical. Oh my gosh, and this is easily one of the reasons why I purchased this palette. Do you see that orange to green shift? Like, are you kidding me? Then we have the shade that's called Not Listening, which is gorgeous. And Not Listening is considered to be an eyeshadow topper, as well as the shade Stay Radical. But as you can see, I have Not Listening right here, and it's pretty opaque when using with the finger, as you'll see in a moment. And I also have Stay Radical right here, and that's how you see that orange shift. And you'll see me demonstrate that later on. Next up, we have the shade Make Me, which is characterized as a shimmer. Then we have the shade Go Rogue, which is an eyeshadow topper. Beautiful purple to blue shift. And I see some pink in there as well. And then we have Eager for More, which is a beautiful metallic. Like, oh my gosh. That shade just keeps on going. So for the last row, we have the shade Your Choice, which is characterized as a topper shade. And then we have Rebel, which is a metallic. Like, oh my gosh. These metallics, like, honey, come on. I can't. And then we have Just Watch, which is a gorgeous rose gold. And this is considered to be a shimmer. So these are the gorgeous swatches. All right, guys, let's go ahead and get started. I have my eyebrows filled in using my Goof Proof Pencil by Benefits Cosmetics in the shade 3.75. And then my primer, I have the Eye Prep Eye Prime by Juvia's Place. And then just some like, you know, extra palettes for the matte shades. If I decide to dip in, I have my Blends Bunny palette. This is a beautiful rainbow palette right here. And then I also have my Viseart 04. This is the Dark Matter palette. Okay, I can't get it up, but it looks like this. And then you might also see me pull out my NYX Glitter Glip, just in case. Alright guys, I'm back and here are the first two looks and oh my gosh, they're just absolutely stunning. So for my face details, they will be down below in the description box. So for this particular eye, which is the left eye, I decided to go in with the Blitz Blue Pencil by Pat McGrath. And then for this eye, I actually went ahead and took the Pat McGrath Extreme Black. Look how small she is. She's hanging on. Like, these pencils are such good value. I bought a backup of this like 2 Sephora sales ago and still haven't even needed it. But anywho, I just really like how these shadows performed. It was just so easy. They layer on top of each other very well. They also blend out very well, like Rebel blended into the crease amazingly. This shade, Just Watch, is such a beautiful rose gold, and then Go Rogue is so pretty as well. Then Your Choice. So I got this idea basically from the live that It'sBel Cosmetics did with Yadi Beauty, and I will link that down below. And she went ahead and put this shade over a black base, and I just saw all the blue reflex, so I just wanted to try it with that blue base. So I just basically used that Viseart shadow, and it is gorgeous with the pop of purple and then balancing it out with the shade Eager for More. I mean, it's giving me all the feels. I kind of get like boy and girl vibes on this. Is like the pinky eyes, the blue eye, but I think it is so beautiful. Like the shadows, they just went on like butter. I didn't have to do too much manipulation. Of course, I used the glitter glue. I didn't have any fallout. So far, so good. I'm really, really impressed, but let's go ahead and jump into another look. Alright guys, I am back and this is the third and final look. Oh my god, like I am just not even prepared for the level of shimmer and shine that I am getting from this particular look. And I mean, everything just blended out so well. If you notice, I did not use a glitter glue. Everything was really, really easy to apply because this shade Eager for More is a metallic. It does blend out very easily and pack on really easily and quite opaquely with a brush. And then I did go ahead and take a couple of Viseart mattes, and then I went in with Not Listening. And this Not Listening is actually considered to be a topper shade, but you see when you use your finger, you are getting max pigmentation. Stay Radical is considered to be a topper shade. Also is that orange with that green reflex. And I didn't realize all the green was going to pop out. You know, I love green eyeshadow, but I thought I was going to have a little bit more orange, but I'm not mad at it. But I do want to try Stay Radical again with just more orangey colors just to get that orange effect. But when you turn to the side, you get the orange shift, and I don't even know if the camera is even doing it justice. Maybe I'm looking in the monitor. Okay, I think you can see it. You can see the orange shift. And then I decided to just put a little bit more orange right here so you can just really intensify that orange shift. And this is really fun and beautiful to work with. So let's go ahead and talk about this palette. So the Break the Rules palette, I mean, this is my first time trying It'sBel Cosmetics. Well, I think it's pretty much everybody's first time trying It'sBel Cosmetics, considering they are a new brand. And this is their first eyeshadow palette. I mean, they came out the gate like, we are here, honey. They did not come to play. So I actually used pretty much every shade in the palette, some a little bit more than others. Of course, I used Eager for More a little bit more, and I used it down on the lower lash line and in this particular look. But Rebel was beautiful. Eager for More, the Just Watch was gorgeous. Oh my god, it's a beautiful rose gold shade, and your choice is just beautiful. Like, just pairing it over that navy blue matte just made those blue particles just shine. Not to mention, if you do it over a black matte, it looks gorgeous as well. I can't wait to see what, I would wonder what it looks like over like just a bold blue matte. I'm sure it will just have a totally different effect. The purples were really pretty in here. You have the purple with the blue shifting. You have more purple with the lower pink. The hot pink is beautiful. It's all, I just kind of patted it in on the lower lash line. And of course, Not Listening is Stay Radical. Stay Radical is probably one of my favorite shades, and one of the reasons why I had to have this palette in my possession, because I was like, that orange with that green flip, oh, like not even ready for it. Overall, I feel like the price point was great. It was only $27.99 for this beautiful 9-pan palette. We have definitely spent more for 9-pan palettes and not gotten this great quality. The quality was wonderful. Now, it does suggest that you use with a glitter glue. I did for the first 2 looks, but for this look, I tested it out without it, and I can't tell you the longevity of what this is without a glitter glue, but I do have eyeshadow primer on, and I feel like it should be okay. Now, usually I would use a glitter glue, but you just didn't need to. And sometimes I just want to test the theory, like, do you have to? You didn't have to spray these shades, even for the topper shades to show up. I feel like the topper shades are really, really opulent. They don't even really, like, yeah, they have some topper vibes, but not when you think about most topper shades. You know what I mean? Where they're very, very, very sheer and you can't see any type of color, because Not Listening is a topper. Your Choice is a topper. I want to say Go Rogue is a topper, according to the website. So quite a few shades in here are topper shades, but it's just really beautiful. I feel like Nelly, who is the owner of this brand, she did a wonderful job with this palette. I really want her to see it come back. Like, honey, Nelly, girl, don't even kid yourself. Just bring it on back. Just make it permanent as much as you can, because I feel like this is just going to be a major hit, and a lot of people are still going to want to get their hands on this. She has several formulations like we had talked about earlier, but it just makes the palette special because you don't necessarily need to have a matte to accompany this palette. You can definitely use like Eager for More or Rebel in order to blend out, but it just depends. So if you want to go with more neutral mattes, or if you want to just pull in, and like the Blends Bunny palette, I didn't use it today, but those have really, really fun and bold mattes. But overall, I feel like the palette is gorgeous. The price point is just right. The pre-order time, I want to say I got it in May. According to my shop app, I ordered this palette on the 27th of February, and that was also the same day that U Beauty came out. And I actually, let's see, received this palette, it says, on May 5th. So it was about the same time frame that they promised, about 6 weeks, 8 weeks or so. I felt like it was just really a smooth launch. I didn't have any problems ordering from it, so I really appreciate that. And I'm just glad I have this palette in my possession because it is just gorgeous. I have been trying out so many shimmer palettes, and I want to let you know which ones are the best shimmer palettes that I have tried out so far. You guys know I've tried out Ninhydrin. I think I like this a little bit better than Ninhydrin as a first impression, only because Ninhydrin, I felt like I had to kind of wet the shades. I needed to use the glitter glue in order for it to really pop out on my eyes, where this I did not necessarily need to, but I'm still going to be working through some things. I do plan on doing a battle of the shimmer palette videos because I feel like 2021 is the year of the duochrome shimmer palette, okay? And I'm not mad at it, honestly, because y'all know I love really bold, great shimmer shadows. So that way you'll be able to kind of get my final thoughts. And of course, I will talk about this palette in a wrap-up video where I rank all the palettes I have tried and let you know some more thoughts about it once I keep testing it out over time. So let me know, what was your favorite look? Oh my gosh. First of all, the look with your choice. Okay, because you know I love green, so I'm going to say this first. And then the look with your choice. And then to just watch that red. But then you know I love a good red matte. So a red... It wasn't even a matte, a red velvet shade. It was stunning with that rose gold shade. That's like a one and done. Like you can wear that every single day, that rose gold shade, and be fine. You can put some brown mats in the crease and you'll have a stunning lid. Or you can do like the purples and just kind of, you know, every day. And then when you want your fun pops of color, you can still reach in this palette. So I'm really, really impressed. Let me know, have you tried this brand out? Down below in the comments, and give this video a big thumbs up and subscribe to my channel because you know I would love to have you here in my little makeup family. And with that being said, you already know what time it is. It is time for the chair dance. Hey, chair dance. Hey, 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 chair dance. Chair dance. Chair dance. Chair dance. Chair dance. All right, guys. Bye.